We'll begin by resting on our backs in the constructive rest pose. Lying on the back with the knees bent, feet in line with the sit bones, arms comfortably wide, palms turned up. This allows the spine to take its natural neutral curve. Take a moment to relax down into the floor and observe this neutral alignment. Balance your feet so you're equally touching the inner and the outer, the front and the back of the foot. Settle the pelvis down so that the tailbone is right in the center. Keep the abdominal muscles relaxed and notice the curve of the lumbar spine. Bring the attention up the spine to between the shoulder blades. Feel the shoulder blades broad and flat. Notice that the spine is firmly in contact with the mat there. Relax the shoulders. Observe the neutral cervical curve. If you're observing your chin being jutted up towards the ceiling, place a little pillow behind your head. Lengthen the back of the neck and let the very back of the head sink into the floor. We'll bring the arms down to the sides. The inhale, float the arms up towards the ceiling, letting the humeral heads drop into the socket. With the exhale, engage the pelvic floor. Wrap a big belt of muscles around your lower back and pelvis to stabilize your neutral spine as you bring the arms back. Inhale, float the arms back up towards the ceiling. And then rest them down at your sides and let the belly go. Inhale, bring the arms straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, engage the inner core, the pelvic floor, the transversus, which wraps around like a big belt of support. Arms reach back. Inhale, arms float up to the ceiling. And exhale, the arms settle down at the sides. Let the whole body relax down into the floor. Once again, inhale, the arms float up. Exhale, stabilize with the inner core and reach back. Inhale, float the arms back up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring the arms down to the sides and let everything relax. We'll bring the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, open the elbows out wide. Take a big inhale and feel the ribs pulling away from each other, flaring wide in the front. As you exhale, unflare the front ribs and pull each set down in a diagonal towards the opposite back pocket. And then relax with the inhale. Feel the ribs flare. Bring your attention to your back ribs. And with the exhale, imprint the back ribs down into the mat. This is not a flattening of the lower back, just printing the rib cage down into the mat. Inhale, relax, let the ribs flare. Exhale, unflare the front ribs, and now imprint the back ribs at the same time. We're still in the neutral spine. And relax with the inhale, let the ribs flare. One more time, exhale, unflare the front ribs, imprint the back ribs. Now gather the inner core, find your pelvic floor and your transversus belt, and lift the head up, neutral spine. And inhale, lower the head back down. Exhale again, lift, keep the spine completely neutral. And inhale, lower back down. One more time, exhale, lift, and this time keep your head lifted. Keeping the whole front of the body facing the ceiling, we're going to do the crazy fish. Exhale and side bend to the right, bringing the right elbow down towards the right hip. Inhale back into the center, and exhale, side bend to the left. Keep the whole front body facing the ceiling. Inhale back to center. And exhale, side bend right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, one more time each way. Inhale, center. And exhale the other way. And inhale, center. Gently press the back of your head into your hands and press the hands into the head. Re-engage your inner core, knit and imprint your ribs and stabilize the pelvis as we go into alternate leg lifts with an extension. Lift the right foot. Exhale, extend the leg out long, flexing the foot back. Inhale, bend the knee and anchor your abdominals as you lower the foot back down. Left side, keep the pelvis neutral. Exhale, flex, reach out through the heel. Inhale, bend the knee, keep anchoring and stabilizing the pelvis, and lower back down. Now we're going to bring the head down, but keep those back ribs imprinting. Anchor and lift the right. Exhale, flex and extend. Maintain your neutral spine. Keep your back ribs imprinting. Inhale, bend the knee, and exhale, lower the foot down. And then to the left side again, anchor and lift. Exhale, reach out. Make sure your ribs are knitting and imprinting. Inhale, bend the knee and anchor. Lower the left foot back down. One more time on the right, anchor and lift. And exhale, reach out away from the center. Anchor, inhale, bring the knee back in and lower down as you exhale. And last one with the left. Keep the pelvis completely stable. Exhale, flex, extend. Inhale, bend. And re-anchor as you lower back down. And take a moment, let everything relax. Now we're going to re-engage the inner core, find the pelvic floor, find the wrap of the transversus. Knit the ribs down to the opposite back pockets, imprint the back ribs and lift the head up. Anchor, keeping the pelvis stabilized, lift the right foot up and then keep it up and then exhale, reach your left armpit over towards the right knee. Inhale, come back into the center, lower the right foot. And then exhale, anchor, lift the left foot and reach the right armpit up and over. Inhale, lower the foot and bring yourself back into the center. Anchor, left armpit to right knee and inhale, lower. Exhale, right armpit to left knee and inhale down one more time. Anchor, lift and reach with the armpit, not the elbow. Inhale down. Other side. And lower. Then release. Let your head rest down, your arms come to the sides. Relax down into gravity. Take a moment. Breath is free. Relax the belly. Just sink into the floor. Then reset the inner core. Knit and imprint. Keep the pelvis stable, the neutral spine in place. Lift the right foot up. Imprint and lift the left foot up to join the right foot. Neutral tabletop position and go into some pistons. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift. And right down and up and left down and up. Take another sit like that. Let's do one more set. One hand on each knee. Flop the knees out wide. And stir the thighs around. Hip circles, keeping the inner thighs really loose. The front thighs passive and reverse. And then give the knees a hug in. Lengthen the lower back, lengthen the back of the neck, and gently press the back of the head down into the floor. And relax that hug. Bring your arms out wide. And use an exhale to bring both knees over towards the floor on the left into a spinal twist. Relax the right shoulder. And breathe slowly, feeling the opening in the right side. And keep dropping the right shoulder every time you exhale. Expanding the rib cage every time you inhale. And back into the center. Then drop both knees over to the right side. And relax the left shoulder. And breathe slowly, stretching the left side. And return to the center. We're going to find our neutral tabletop position. Bring the arms down to the sides in preparation for the 100. Reconnect with the inner core and imprint the ribs. Press the palms down. Feel the activity in the backs of the arms. Lift the head, chin towards the chest. Extend the legs out for the 100. Exhale 5 pulses. And inhale for 5. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Think of the belly flattening down towards the spine, keeping your neutral spine. Exhale for 5. And inhale. Exhale, chin stays in towards the chest. And inhale. Last set. And inhale. And bring your knees into your chest. Head down, relax the neck. Turn the head side to side. And bring the head to the center. Stretch the left leg out long. Draw the right knee to the breastbone. And then settle the tailbone down. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Balance the pelvis evenly from side to side. Engage the inner core. The ribs are knitting and imprinting. And circle the leg around 5 times. Keep the pelvis absolutely still. Those back ribs stay down. And reverse. And then bring the right knee into the breastbone. And the left knee comes in to join it. Then straighten the right leg out onto the mat. Draw the left knee to the breastbone. And extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Stabilize and balance the pelvis. Inner core, ribs knitting and imprinting. Pelvis and ribs stabilize. Circle the leg 5 times without allowing the pelvis to move. And then reverse. And pull the left knee into the breastbone. And then bring the right one in to join it. Lengthen the back of the neck and the lower back. Now move the knees away from the chest. Find your neutral spine. Anchor. Lower one foot down. And then the other. Relax the arms. If you have something behind your head, take it out. Stay balanced in the feet, in the back of the pelvis as we roll up into a pelvic lift. Engage the inner core first. Tilt the pelvis. Press down into the back ribs and raise your hips up 1 vertebra at a time. Lengthen the back of the neck. And roll back down, tilting the pelvis, imprinting the back ribs, lengthening through the whole lower spine, and relaxing to neutral. Twice more. Find the inner core first, then tilt the pelvis. That'll flatten the back. Then you press into the feet to lift yourself up. And roll it back down. And relax the tailbone down into the mat 1 last time. Inner core first. Tilt the pelvis, imprint those back ribs and lift up. And roll back down. Stop when you're your back is flat, the pelvis is still tilted, and straighten the right leg out, keeping your back flat. Straighten the left leg out. Continue to flatten the back down. The spine is flattening towards the mat. Inhale your arms up. Imprint the back ribs. Keep flattening the back of the spine and reach behind you. And relax that. Feel when you come out of that flattened back, you're going to go into a slightly exaggerated arch. And we're going to walk the feet to the left. And the upper body to the left. Cross the right ankle over the left. Hold the right wrist. Reach down to the mat with the right hip and the right rib cage. Breathe into your right side. Okay, come to the center, reach long, and then walk the feet to the right, and the upper body. Take your left ankle over the right, hold your left wrist, reach down to the mat with your left hip, your left back ribs, your left shoulder blade, breathe slowly. And then back into the center. Take an inhale. Again, notice the exaggerated arc of the spine. As you exhale, engage the inner core. Tilt the pelvis in. Print the back ribs. Flatten the spine down. And we'll move to the roll-ups. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Exhale slowly up. One vertebra at a time. Relax the shoulders. And lean down and stretch. Lengthen the breastbone rather than reach your head to your knees. Reach the top of the head to the toes. Relax the shoulders. Your elbows should be bent. And scoop the belly. Roll down. Draw the belly button back into the spine. Pull the pubic bone up towards the belly button. Flatten through the lower spine. Imprint the back ribs. Reach back. And then big inhale, let everything go, and renew with the exhale, and roll slowly up. Stay easy in the shoulders. Try not to pull yourself forward with the shoulders, but with the belly button pressing back. And lean forward. Reach the breastbone farther down the legs, the top of the head reaching towards the feet. Relax the shoulders, drop the elbows. And slowly we roll back down. Keep awareness on the connection between the pubic bone and the belly button. Move slowly through the sacrum, through the lowest part of the spine, lower back, flattening down through the ribs, and reach back and relax. We'll take one more time. Flatten the spine, scoop the belly in to begin, and then roll up slowly. If you have trouble getting up, you can place the hands on the outer thighs. Try to keep your shoulders dropped. Reach along with the breastbone. Relax the neck, shoulders, elbows bend. Top of the head reaching forward across the room. And nice slow descent. Finish with one more long stretch. And then let's bring the knees into the chest. Give them a hug. Rock side to side on the sacrum. And let's turn all the way over onto the stomach. Your arms forward like you're Superman flying. Relax the body down to the mat. Forehead on the floor, please. If it's hard to get the forehead down, put a little support underneath the forehead. Engage the inner core. Try to keep the legs relaxed and passive. Pull the ribs gently in. Raise the chest and head. Draw the shoulders down the back. Let the breastbone open. Keep your elbows down on the mat. And relax back down. Let it go. And do it again. Set up the inner core without engaging the buttocks and the legs. Draw the ribs together and lift up slowly. Opening the breastbone, drawing the shoulders down the back. And relax down. Let everything release and soften. One more time, inner core first. Lift the ribs, raise the chest, draw the shoulders down the back. And then relax. Now I'm going to bend the arms like a cactus. Keeping the elbows down on the mat, the wrists straight. Anchor in the belly and lift the hands and forearms up. Keep the elbows down, external rotation in the shoulder joint, lower down. And again, lift just the forearms. Try to keep the wrists very straight and lower. One more time. And down. Now we're going to lift the whole arm up, trying to keep the elbow and the hand at the same level. This may be enough challenge, or maybe you can externally rotate a little bit from here and come back down and relax. Anchor, pull the ribs together and lift the whole arm up and maintain, or perhaps you can externally rotate, raise the hands a little higher, and then release. One more time. Anchor first, lift the whole arm up, and externally rotate, and then release. Now we're going to bring the arms straight forward again like Superman. Forehead on the mat, engage the inner core, keep your head down, and lift just the arms up. This can be quite challenging, and lower back down. Anchor first, and lift the arms up, only the arms, and then release. One more time. And release. Move into a child's pose. And then we're going to lie out long on the left side. Resting the ear on the left arm. Extend the legs straight out. Rock the right hip a little forward. Engage the inner core. Take an organ lift, pulling your organs up off of the mat, lifting to the ceiling. Raise both legs up. And take 5 lifts and lowers with the top leg. And then 5 times up and down with the bottom leg. 5 scissors, forward and back with both legs. 5 circles one way with the top leg. And then reverse. And then squeeze the inner thighs together, flex the feet, squeeze the toes, point, fan, and flex. Squeeze, point, fan, flex. Squeeze, point, fan, flex. Keep your toes open. Reach, squeeze, and pull back. Open the toes, reach out, squeeze, and pull back. Last one. And pull back. Relax both legs down. Keep your thighs where they are. Bend at the knees. We're going to take some clamshells. External rotation of the top hip. 0-degree flexion in the hip socket. Engage the inner core. Take your organ lift. Roll the leg out in the socket, just doing 10. And then roll to the other side. Stretch out long on the right side. Resting the ear down on the arm. Both legs straight, slightly forward up the hips, and roll the top hip a little forward. Gauge the inner core, take your organ lift. Lift both legs up. Top leg up and down 5 times. And then bottom leg down and up 5 times. And then forward and back with both legs 5 times. Pelvis and ribs are still. Back to the center. 5 circles one way with the top leg. And 5 the other. And then squeeze the inner thighs together, flex the feet, squeeze the toes, point, fan and flex, squeeze, point, fan, flex, squeeze, point, fan, flex, and reverse. Reach, squeeze, and pull back. Open, reach, squeeze, and pull back. Open the toes, reach, squeeze, and pull back. Relax your legs down. Bend at the knee. Engage the inner core and the organ lift. And 10 times. Externally rotating the top leg in the socket. Pelvis is steady. Keep your left knee reaching away from your head as you lift it. And we'll turn to the back. Bring the hands behind the head. Gauge the inner core. Knit and imprint the ribs. Lift one foot up. Keep imprinting and lift the other. Pull the front ribs together and lift the head. Take one leg up and one leg down and do your scissor kicks. Single straight leg stretch. Pelvis is steady the whole time. Now we're just going to bend the knees and go into the crisscross, bicycling, and reaching across the room with the whole shoulder girdle going the same direction. Turn the breastbone, keep your elbows out wide. And then bring your knees to your chest. Let's do a little stretch to finish up. Bring the left knee to the floor, right ankle on the left knee. Lift the left foot up and support the stretch. You can place your hand around both legs or reach through the legs with the right hand. Find a good stretch in the right buttock and relax the shoulders. And we'll switch. Left ankle to the right knee and support around the right leg. Make sure that you're balanced in the middle of the pelvis. Long in the back of the neck. You can keep a pillow under your head if you like. Breathe slowly. And relax the belly once you're supporting the legs with your arms. And feet down. Relax in neutral. The body sink down into the floor. And roll to one side to get up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Draw the breastbone up high. And then bend forward in a gentle forward bend. Relax the neck. And press down into the knees if you like. And then sit yourself back up. Thanks. That'll do it. Hope you're well. So we're back in business for Wednesday evenings for now. See you Saturday and maybe next week. Thanks. Bye.